It's half-time at the Bet365 Stadium and it's Stoke City 0, Watford 0. First of all, let's just say we've been second best. It's clear to see the lads just take so long to get going in games. I don't know what this is about, and the first 25 minutes we were all over the shop. Just so sleepy, so slow, and not even getting back to help out defending on that left-hand side. Masina, just like trudging back. Come on, we need more commitment. We need more energy. And we've got to say, we should have had a penalty. We've not been going forward that well and been attacking that well, but we should have had a penalty. It's a really, like, it's one of those ones that you scratch your head as to how the referee's not seen that. Either the referee or the linesman has to spot that. I mean, it's just crazy. So we get a ball into the box. You're thinking, all right, maybe it might fall for us from the corner, and then literally, I don't even know how to describe this, but this guy comes in, right? This defender that goes by the name of Reece Norrington Davis, and he literally just hugs Masina. Masina's here, right? And he literally goes, "Hi mate, you're right," and he literally takes him out. And then the referee's like, no. And Hughes is right next to him saying, "Can you not see right in front of you? Like, literally, it's your direct eye line." And he's like appealing, and he's like, yeah. So what's the referee doing? Like, absolute nightmare. And then the linesman doesn't see it either. So it's a really baffling one. But we haven't been good enough in that first half. We took so long to get going, and as I said, we've been second best. We just go into these games away from home, and we just look a much worse side than we know we can be. We just give the ball away all the time, it just feels like, and I don't know, I just feel like we're not really going forward with any menace. Like, Stoke have looked more threatening, and we've looked quite nervy defensively. Already picked up 2 defensive yellow cards, which is really not ideal for Femenia and for Sierralta. And we just look like we're going to make a mistake when they get into our box. But I don't know. I just think we've got to change up the formation maybe, because the system we're trying to go with is not working at the minute. We need a second half performance that's much, much better. But we just need to get the ball go faster, have a bit more momentum and tempo in our game. And Hughes can provide that tempo, but it's just really tough to see us struggle so far. And we're not really providing Stoke with any issues, as I said. So in the second half, maybe bring on Zinckernagel, provide a bit of spark, because, I mean, it was silly at the start that Sarr was on that right-hand side, and, well, that's where he usually is, and he was on the left-hand side. Like, what are you doing? Sema is out of the team for some reason, injury, so that's a real blow to our hopes. But with that, you say, okay, well, obviously then Sarr goes out on the right, and Zinckernagel, this is his moment to play on the left. But we're playing Sarr on the left-hand side, and then we had, was it Femenia on the right-hand side? I don't even know the formation. It was just a bit all over the place. And then we swap back, and Sarr is now on the right-hand side. But we just look like when we're going forward, like we've got Femenia and Sarr on the right, and we've got Pedro on the right as a winger, and that it just feels all too bunched. Like we don't really have the connections between the players. It's just we're all going and getting drawn to the ball. We're not actually creating space. And whenever Troy Deeney gets it, you hope that we can form an attack, but his passing has been really, really astray. And he manages from the middle of the pitch to see a pass out for a throw. Like, we've got to be better in our counter-attacking play. It's got to be said. I thought tonight would be the night for João Pedro. It might still be. He's on the back of the shirt. What an absolute Brazilian baller. Great player. I'm not sure if you saw that there, but the point is he's going to score tonight. I can feel it in my bones. But no, if he doesn't, then it's a shame. But the team need to improve overall. And, 10 minutes in, and we just barely touched the ball. We couldn't get it off Stoke. They've really settled into this game, and that is dangerous territory, because we know that Stoke can defend for their lives and see out a point and maybe get a goal on the break. But I say the break, we've had hardly any of the ball. And they've really dominated most of the big opportunities. That one for Klukas, where he kind of just hooked it, was a bit scary because, you know, if it's a bit more space for him and it's a bit less crowded, he can easily get that on target and test Bachmann. So, yeah, we look a bit of a mess defensively, a bit shaky. So we need to really tidy that up and just wake up in the second half, to be honest, because, yeah, I don't know. Let's just hope we can see some better improvements in this second half. But come on, you Horns. It needs to improve. It really does.